So, guys, this is my review for Tōkyō Revengers episode 9. Let's dive into it. So, yeah, like, it was a great episode. Like, and that's the thing. We know that sometimes in anime, it recaps a good portion of stuff, and this one was only basically like 16 plus minutes, maybe 17, but you know, once we got past the recap and got us to where we needed to be, we figure out, what really, what the true reason is behind what's going on with the hit out that the hit that's been placed on Draken, by these members, and it's some random cat, some random dude that seems to have orchestrated this all. But at the same time, I personally, I'm not too sure if it's specifically him who fully did it. But then again, it more than likely can be. And then uh, uh, we get what we get between with Mikey at the end, where he's having a conversation with Pen, and he's just telling him, like, because that's my thing, guys. Like I was talking about in my reaction at the end of the episode, like you never want to assume what somebody's feeling when it's pertaining to something like this. Like a lot of times people just automatically assume that somebody doesn't care about somebody else who they break bread with, who they share a dinner table with or whatever, who comes in close contact with on a day-to-day basis. You just never want to assume that this particular person who, like I said, in within these groups are gonna, specifically including a leader who has his subordinates under him, just automatically thinking that, oh, he took one for the team, blah blah blah. Penn just automatically assumed that Mikey was just cool with it. He was laughing about, like, all he had to do was go and have a conversation with him. Just sit down and say, hey, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling about this? This is what, and then be truthful with me. He did it here in the episode. He was truthful about how he felt about Paul. He could have at least went to Mikey and said, hey, this is what I'm feeling. Do you feel the same way? Do you feel more than what I'm feeling? Like, this, that, and the third. But he never did that. He just assumed that Mikey was just cool with everything, and I'm just gonna just, blah blah blah. So yeah. But again, I enjoyed episode 9. I just, what I'm saying, I was just like taken aback by what he felt, and took it upon himself. Penn took it upon himself to basically have all of this. But again, at the same time, because it was your boy at the, towards the middle, rolling through this, who seemed like he orchestrated everything. He more than likely got in Penn's ear without Penn even consulting with Mikey. And then we have hundreds of these dudes and blah blah blah. But with all of that, Draken still gets hurt at the end by Kiyomasa. He still gets hurt. Still gets that, all of that. And like I've been saying, like I felt like time, even though, Takemichi and them, they've been trying to branch into a new timeline, fixing stuff. I feel like time is still swiveling its way back in the direction, that in the course that it was originally supposed to go, to make sure that things still went the way that they went. So yeah, that's why I'm sitting here just like, like, whatever it seems like, whatever Takemichi is doing to try to save Hina and her brother, is just still gonna go in that direction, just wiggling its way around. So stuff is still going the course. It's just things are just detouring to get back to the same spot, which is one of the main spots. Draken getting hurt. This fight happening. You know, Mikey and Draken fighting even prior to all this happening. So yeah. So I'm really curious, but I did like the fact that they a lot of Mike and Draken's side were just really handling their business, like literally dropping any and everybody that came in there. Like all of them were just like doing their thing, and I was loving it. So yeah, I enjoyed episode 9, and I'm getting ready to go to find out what happens in episode 10 to come. So leave some comments in the comment section below, guys. What did y'all think of episode 9 when you first sat down to watch it for the first time? Let's talk about some things. Let me know your thoughts. And I will hopefully talk to you all on my reaction and review of episode 10 to come. Peace, guys.